Good morning, students. Myself, Dr. Shantini Bhattacharya, Assistant Professor of EC Department, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Kattankudu, Chennai. Today, we will start a new topic of hearing impairments and hearing aid. So, what is hearing impairment? Hearing impairment means the person who didn't hear properly through one ear or both the ear. Okay. So, what is as a definition? What we can basically explain. So, hearing impairment or hearing loss is a partial or totally inability to hear sounds. It can affect one or both ears and vary from middle to profound. Okay. I hope all of you can understand. So now hearing aids means it is actually the electrical device that actually increase the sound level. That means definitely there will be some amplifier is there, so which actually amplify the signal. Okay. So what is this? Hearing aids are sound electronic device that amplify sound for people with hearing loss. The basic function of the hearing aid is to amplify sound in such a way that it is made audible to the hearing aid user. Okay. I hope all of you can understand this basic thing. Okay. Now we will go to the block diagram of the inside hearing aid part. Okay. So the first one is actually the microphone. This is actually the telecoil. This one input, third one input amplifier, then fourth one filter, fifth one volume control, sixth one AGC or limiter, seventh one is power amplifier, eighth one is the receiver. Okay, so each block we have to explain one by one. So starting with microphone. So what is microphone? What is the principle of microphone? All of you I think already know by if you watch my previous videos. So microphone is actually, it is actually a transducer that convert the sound wave into the electrical signal. Okay. So that means it captures the sound from the environment and convert the sound wave into electrical signal. Basically in this case here electret microphones basically used, and which is actually one type of condenser microphone where with a inbuilt low noise preamplifier is there. So now second part, that means whatever I describe in this model, this is the second one is actually telecoil. So what is telecoil? Telecoil is also known as T-coil. Okay. So it allows the hearing aid to pick up electromagnetic signal from telephones, induction loops or public audio systems. Okay. It is useful in the places, very much useful in the places like theaters, churches, schools for the hearing impaired this particular people. Okay. Now input amplifier. Amplifier means all of you know it. That means there is a that means is the process of amplification. Okay. So if the signal is weak, then it increase the sound. Okay. So what is this? Signal from microphone or telecoil are fed to the amplifier. Okay. So that means here it is a microphone, then it is a telecoil. Both the inputs are going to the input amplifier. Okay. So signal from microphone or telecoil are fed to the amplifier. The low, that means weak or low energy signal is transformed into a powerful electrical signal which drives to the hearing aid receiver. Okay. Now filter, basically some low cut filter and high cut filter is basically used. So low cut filter is used to reduce amplification of low frequencies, and high cut filter or high pass filter basically high cut filter is basically reduce the amplification of high frequencies. Okay. Now we are coming to the volume control. Volume control, from this term you can understand if the volume is very large, then this hearing impaired people can easily control the volume. Okay. So allows user to manually adjust the loudness level based on their needs. Modern digital hearing aids often replace this with the automatic volume adjustment. Okay. So automatically it will adjust. If it is an increase, then automatically it will decrease. Okay. Then AGC means the automatic gain control or limiter. Okay, so if the signal gain is very high, then it will reduce. That means prevents over amplification of the loud sounds to avoid discomfort or damage. Okay, so it automatically adjusts at automatic gain control. That means automatically it adjusts the gain of the input level. So receiver, what receiver? Receiver, that means is actually convert the electrical. When receiver receives, the last part is actually the receiver. Okay, so receiver receives all electrical signal, and after it convert to the electrical signal to the sound wave. Okay, so there are different receiver types, both in size and depending on the size and performance. Generally, size determines the sensitivity and maximum output of the receiver. Okay. Now we will discuss different types of hearing aids. Okay, so based on the placement, there are basically different types based on the placement, based on the nowadays different actually digital, analog, different things there. So first of all we will discuss about based on the placement. So behind the ear, okay, so it is actually short form is BTE. Okay, behind the ear means, that means back of the ear, worn behind the ear with a tube connecting to a ear mold inside the ear canal. Basically, most of the it is highly used in all ages, mild to profound hearing loss. Okay, in the ear, that means ITE, custom made to fit inside the outer ear. Okay, so here basically in this area, based used for mild to severe hearing loss. In the canal, that means ITC, and completely in the canal, CIC, that means smaller and discrete, sitting inside the ear canal. Okay, that means it is inside the ear canal, based for mild to moderate hearing loss. Receiver in canal, that is RIC, similar to BTE but smaller in size, with the receiver placed inside the ear canal. Okay, so these all are basically based on the placement. Okay, all the divisions. Now we are going to the based on technology and features. Okay, so different types are there, so easily through the name you can easily understand. Okay, so analog hearing aids means it actually amplify the sound equally, like it is analog in nature and it is less expensive than the others. Okay, so digital, it converts sound into a digital signal, providing better sound quality and also noise reduction capabilities also have. Then rechargeable hearing aids, rechargeable means it is not needed, that means use built-in rechargeable battery. By using a battery, we can use so many times. Okay, so it is very much convenient for daily purpose use. Okay, then Bluetooth ended hearing aid, that means it connects, we can easily connect with smartphone, TV and other devices via Bluetooth, allows hands-free calls and also audio streaming. Telecoil hearing aids actually use basically to connect to the hearing loop system in public place like theater, then airport, then also some churches like that. Okay, then last one is bone connection and specialty hearing aids. This is also another type of where one is placement type, another is based on technology purpose, and last one is bone connection and specialty hearing aids. Bone anchored hearing aids, BAHA, works by transmitting sound vibrations directly through the skull to the inner ear. Okay, suitable for conducting a single-sided hearing loss. Okay, so basically basically there is a very some people sometimes didn't hear anyway, so for this purpose it is very much useful. Cross and bicross hearing aids, designed for people with hearing loss in one ear. Cross actually transmits sound from the non-hearing ear to the good ear. Okay, and bicross amplifies sound in both ears while transmitting sound from the non-hearing ear. Okay, and last one is middle ear implants, MEI, a surgical implanted device that directly stimulates the middle ear structure. Okay, it is surgically implanted inside the ear. Okay, so thank you so much. Keep watching my videos. If you have any doubt, you just give me this doubt in the comment section. I'll try to solve all these doubts. Thank you so much. Keep watching.